All right. Welcome, everyone. This is Anupama from Team Bishal Sarkar. And today we have the fortune of having Mr. Bishal Sarkar, the man himself, on this call. As you know, Mr. Bishal is the author of I Love Public Speaking. He has been featured in international media channels like The Times of India, The Conscious Millionaire, and Reebok. And today, Mr. Bishal is here to have a conversation with one of our esteemed clients so that you can discover how this person becomes such a confident speaker. Mr. Bishal, are you there?
Yes, I am. All right. Welcome, everybody. Today we have Rajlakshmi Mohan calling from Bangalore on this call. Rajlakshmi, are you there?
Yes, Mr. Bishal, I'm there.
Awesome. Raj, Lakshmi, so before we jump and discuss your transformation in your public speaking and how it's impacted your life as well and everything, why don't you tell us quickly a little bit about you and your profession so we know who you are?
Sure. So I'm Raj Lakshmi Mohan. I'm basically from Pune, but I've been living in Bangalore for almost like 5 years now. So I am a project manager at Cisco. I have close to 8+ years of experience. And also I have started my fitness business as well. So I help working professionals to not only look fit, but to feel fit and healthy. So that's about me.
That's awesome. So you work for Cisco, 8 years experience. Now you stay in Bangalore, but you're from Pune. Your background is from Pune, and you're also an entrepreneur apart from working for Cisco for 8 years.
Yes.
Awesome. Hey, so tell me this. When you first came to know about me a few years back, I remember that conversation that we had. So for the benefit of the listeners who are listening to this call right now, hundreds of people, tell me this. When you first came to know about me and when you first reached out to us, I remember you were facing some big public speaking challenges that were really impacting you. So can you quickly tell us 2 or 3, a few of the challenges that you were facing back then when you decided to reach out to us?
Yes. So I clearly remember, Mr. Bishal, that I reached out to you and your team in 2014, somewhere May. Like I applied in Feb actually, but I didn't get a call back, so I reapplied in the month of May. And when I spoke to you, I remember clearly that the top 3 challenges that I was actually facing with public speaking was, the first thing was fear of speaking in group, whether it was to known people or to unknown people, because I used to always have this feeling that, okay, what if, I say something and they start judging me. So I had that fear of speaking in group. The second challenge that I had was definitely connection. With the kind of person I am, I always felt that, I speak well. But then later on, I realized that it was not about speaking. I have to engage the audience because I need to get the audience even interested in what I am saying.
Yeah.
So connection with the audience was also a very big challenge for me. And the third other big challenge was definitely Q&A, because it's more kind of an impromptu. Like when the audience asks, if I present something.
One second. So by Q&A, for the benefit of the listener, you mean question-answer session, correct?
Yes, exactly,
okay.
The question-answer session. So when I finish presenting and then from the audience someone asks me a question, I always hope no one asks me a question. The reason is because it's more of an impromptu, though I know I'm a subject matter expert in my field, but when I'm asked with a question, what it happens is in that moment I'm not able to answer rightly. Only once I go back to my desk and I think, oh gosh, I should have answered this, but I ended up answering this, and I look very foolish at that time. So Q&A, and because it's like an impromptu thing, you don't know what kind of questions the audience would ask.
Yeah.
So that was also a bigger challenge for me. So these top 3 big challenges: fear of speaking in group, connection with the audience, and question-answer session. Yes.
Yeah, on the third point, the question, answer, and speaking impromptu, I think what you're saying makes sense, because a lot of times, we hear from a lot of our clients right now that they say, Bishal, I know what I want to say, but when they ask me that tough question on the spot, sometimes I'm not able to find the right words at the right time to express myself. So sounds like, Rajlakshmi, that you had the information, you knew the answer, and probably you gave the answer, but it was not like punchy and powerful on the spot. Is that true?
Yes, that's true. That's very true.
Yeah, and you said something that's interesting to many of our listeners, which is, you said that I had the fear of public speaking. So can you quickly tell us what happened when you at that time before learning the right techniques, when you went to those presentations, what happened like 5 minutes before, what went to your mind, and what happened in the first initial few minutes of your presentation, how that fear controlled you? Can you give us an example quickly?
Yes, I clearly remember, even if I'm just talking in a group of people, like just in a seated environment, I would know that, when I want to present my point also, I would be a lot nervous. I'll be constantly thinking, should I say, should I not say, should I say, should I not say? So that constant conflict in my mind. And then when I would start speaking, my hand would start actually shivering. I would feel the shiver, I would feel a lot nervous, and my heart actually beats very fast when I am presenting. And because of that, I feel that I even speak a lot faster. And so if the presentation has to be 15 minutes, I end up giving 5 minutes. And then I realized, oh my God, this went very fast. So I feel a lot nervous, my hands start shivering, my heart starts beating very fast. And I finish off the presentation very quickly. Like I do take time to do my PPTs and all. But when I'm presenting, the 15 minutes presentation cuts down to 5 minutes because I've just brushed over it due to the nervousness and fear.
You just wanted to finish it off.
Yes, I just wanted to finish it off.
Yeah, I hear you. And by the way, how did you find us? I mean, was it online? Was it through one of my books? And was it, how did you find about me for the first time?
Yes, I found you on Google, Mr. Bishal. I just searched how to improve presentation skills. And the first thing that I see on the first page of Google, I see Mr. Bishal Sarkar, and I see your YouTube video, and I go see that, and I feel that, this is the right person for me. I should do something about it. I should get over this fear because with so many years of work experience, I cannot, continue living like this. So that's how I found you, Mr. Bishal, through Google.
Right. Yeah, Google. And once you found us, I remember we took you through our selection process because, as you know, I never worked with everybody. My courses are very, very selective. So when we took you through our selection process and we found out that you would actually be a good fit for our course, and we took you into our program, and we showed you the entire formula. So tell me, as a result of our work together that we have done together in terms of mentoring you and helping you brushing up your presentation skills and helping you overcome your stage fear and all that, all the work that we have done, as a result of that, in our mentoring, in our courses, what kind of results have you achieved so far now?
Okay, I've achieved actually massive results, and I'm very happy to share about that, Mr. Bishal. I've definitely have overcome the fear. I don't have any fear, with speaking to senior leaders or managers. Even speaking to someone one-on-one initially would be a challenge because I would always think that they would judge me. But now I interact with people with lot more ease right now, even with senior managers, senior leaders. And due to my role, which is a project manager, I give presentation almost once every 2 months in front of senior managers, senior leaders from other teams. And I don't have the fear. I don't feel nervous. Instead, I engage everyone. I ensure that audience asks me question and I'm able to answer. And the reason I think I'm able to do that is because now I know the right technique and the right structure to do that as well. So that's all helped me to overcome the fear. So right now, no fear. I'm able to connect a lot better with the audience. I know how to handle question-answer sessions, so it's improved a lot. Yeah.
So as a result of all of that, you mentioned that you no more have that fear of speaking to senior presidents or senior managers, and all those fears are gone, and you are a totally confident speaker. So tell me, as a result of all of that, what kind of professional benefits have you got? I mean, I remember you telling me about your promotions, I think 2 promotions. And also, professionally, what kind of external successes are you seeing as a result of being a totally confident speaker?
Yes, so I've got 2 promotions. So the first promotion I got 2014 December. So that was immediately 3 months after I joined your Confident Expert live experience in the month of September 2014, and in December 2014 I got my first promotion at Cisco. So I went as a senior technical engineer, and then after that, then recently in the month of December I moved to a project manager role. So yes, 2 promotions. Just
for the benefit of everybody, because I don't know when they are listening to this audio. So that's December 2016, the second one?
Yes. The second one was December 2016. So 2 promotions, and the reason why I received those 2 promotions is because of the level of confidence that I showed. Because many people, let me tell you, Mr. Bishal, that many people have technical expertise, but sometimes it goes beyond technical expertise. It's just that how you project yourself when you are interacting with senior managers or leaders, how you can keep your ideas and the vision for the company in front of them in a very crisp manner and in a very confident manner. That's when they feel that, yes, this person has something and we should give them further opportunities in career.
This is so true. I mean, you're right. There are so many technical people, technical experts, and they are doing very, very well in their profession. They spend years and years mastering their craft, mastering their domain, becoming a subject matter expert, SME. But many times, because they can't confidently communicate their ideas in front of groups of people, they lose opportunities. And I'm so happy that you are not one of those people who are losing opportunities. You are one of those rare people who are gaining opportunities and bagging them, and which is 2 promotions. And without any hiding, that also means you're making more money and you're bringing more cash for the family at home, which is amazing. And how's your personal life? I mean, you said that you have now become the totally confident speaker. You can speak to any audience anytime. As a result of all of that, how's your personal life benefited by this, Raj Lakshmi?
My personal life, I feel that I've become more calm actually. Like initially when I had to interact, even with a group of friends, though I know that they are my friends, they might not judge me, I used to still hold back my thoughts. Thinking, what if they think I'm stupid, or what if they think, why is she speaking like this? So I used to hold back my thoughts, and that used to again have a conflict with, in my mind that, just say it, and I say, no, I don't want to say it. So now, because I've become a totally confident speaker and an expert, I feel the sense of calm within me. And now I don't care, if people judge me or not. I freely tell my viewpoints about any topic or anything that I feel that I should say in that moment. I don't hold back my thoughts. And initially it used to control me, but now it doesn't. And because of that reason, I think, nowadays I'm even a lot more open to approach strangers, like because of the kind of field I am in, like because I am in fitness as well, I reach out to just, anyone that I see in my gym. I just start a conversation and ask them, hey, how you been doing? I see you come for this session and all. So it's now become a lot easy to even interact with strangers, which initially prior to September 2014, I used to never do that. I would be the first person to probably run away from strangers, but now I don't. I'm very easily able to strike a conversation with strangers, and that's made me feel more calm from inside rather than having too much of anxiety.
So you're connecting more authentically right now with your personal friends and colleagues and everybody. Is that true?
Yes, that's very true.
This is amazing. So, Raj, as a result of all of that, you're having so much success, and congratulations to you. I'm so happy. Tell me this last question. Raj, why would you recommend us to your friends and family who you feel should also achieve your similar results? Why would you recommend us to them as a solution?
So, Mr. Bishal, I was briefly telling you that, technical knowledge is actually like an entry to an organization. And
that's right.
Without a doubt, I know whoever reaches our organization with technical knowledge will definitely do well. But there will be a point where either the person will opt for a leadership role or would be given an opportunity to take up a leadership role in their career. And at that time, you definitely want to be a great leader. And you can only be a great leader when your team members silently start following you, when your senior managers, senior leaders like CEOs, VPs, senior VPs would reach out to you for advice or for an opinion. And that can only happen if you are really great in your presentation or public speaking skills. And the reason is because when you go on a stage, or when you, even if it's a team meeting, and you are very well projecting your ideas and vision clearly and in a manner where the audience is very much engaged in listening to you, not distracted by their cell phones, not seeing their watch and thinking when this session will get over, but in a manner where they want to listen to you. It's then they will start following you very silently, and that is an indication that you are a great leader, and everybody wants to be a great leader. So public speaking is the skill that every leader who wants to be great must have. So that's the reason I would recommend whoever is listening to me, if your wish is to go climb the ladder of the corporate world and you are seeking an opportunity as a leader, then public speaking skill is a must for you.
Absolutely. What would you, in less than 30 seconds, what would you say to somebody who's listening to the audio and thinking of, entering our application process to see if they're a good fit for our course and they're considering to join our program? What would you tell them? Like, if you could have a heart-to-heart, one-on-one conversation with them right now, what would you tell them in less than 30 seconds?
Okay. So I did apply for Mr. Bishal's program in the month of Feb 2014, but I got the call. I reapplied in the month of May, and then I got the call. So sometimes, you would also, whoever's listening to me, let me tell you, you would have also applied, but probably due to a lot of people reaching out, you wouldn't have received the call. But let me tell you, stay patient. You would get a call, but if you do get a call, let me tell you, there is a selection process. It's not for everybody. There are certain criteria that you have to fulfill to surpass and reach to Mr. Bishal so that Mr. Bishal selects you. So if you fit in those criteria, then Mr. Bishal will select you. And let me tell you, if you want Mr. Bishal to mentor you, then be an action taker, and be an action taker on the spot. If you tell Mr. Bishal that, I need some time to think it over, I have some challenges, but I will get back to you, let me tell you, then probably this course is not the right fit for you, because Mr. Bishal and all his clients only believe in taking actions. So you should be an action, not you should, you must be an action taker to be part of Mr. Bishal's mentoring program.
Absolutely, yeah. You are certainly an action taker, Raj Lakshmi, and you're right now also a part of our mastermind, Ruly Left Mastermind. So I'm so proud of you, so proud of everything that you're doing in your personal and professional life, and all the best to you. And, we're going to meet at the next event very, very soon as well, so welcome you there, and I look forward to having you join our next program, because as an alumni, you can come as often as you want, and because of our mentoring program, you can just come right now and be an inspiration to the other people. And I hope that all the people who are listening to you right now, and I'm talking to you now, that's right, you, when you're listening to me, and you want similar results like Raj Lakshmi, and you want to become the totally confident speaker without any stage fear, without having any problem in connecting with an audience. So as a result, you can make more money, and you can get the promotion, you can have more respect, and you can be a happy person for the rest of your life. And if you want to make that happen, hey, reach out. The application page is on practicalpublicspeaking.com. That's practicalpublicspeaking.com. If you have listened to the message entirely till right now, you're one of those rare individuals who can become an action taker and become an amazingly confident speaker. And if you want to reach out and have a conversation with one of our team members to see if it's a good fit for you, I got to warn you, our courses are not for everybody. But if you feel you have whatever it takes to become a great speaker, and you want to learn the process and the right techniques without wasting time, without wasting money in theoretical courses, if you want to make it happen practically and permanently, go to practicalpublicspeaking.com, practicalpublicspeaking.com, and I look forward to seeing you. And someday I want to look forward to talking to you and interviewing you about your success. Until then, always, always, always remember that public speaking is not about perfection. It's all about connection.